Hello, good morning students. In the previous video you have learned about the introduction of circles. So today we are going to learn or we are going to solve the question number 1 of exercise 10.1. So first question is fill in the blanks. The center of a circle lies in dash of a circle, that is whether exterior or interior. So the question is whether center of the circle it is interior means inside, exterior means outside. So the center is always inside the circle. So answer will be interior. Okay, answer is given here interior. Second one, a point whose distance from the center of the circle is greater than the radius lies in dash of a circle. So a point whose distance from the center of a circle means we have to take a point and we have to join the point and the center of the circle, and that distance, if it is greater than the radius, then the point should be either interior or exterior. Now say if the line joining the point and the center is bigger than the radius, if it is smaller than the radius, it is inside the circle. Whereas if it is bigger than the circle, or you can say bigger than the radius, it is exterior, outside. Okay. The longest chord of a circle is dash of a circle. So always remember the longest chord of a circle is called as the diameter. So chord, I told you, a line which touches the circumference. So that is called as the chord. So in a circle, the longest chord is the diameter. An arc is a dash when its ends are the end of a diameter. So if we have a circle and if this is a diameter, then this is the arc. Okay. So the arc will be the semicircle. So answer is the arc is a semicircle because we are considering the diameter. Diameter divides the circle into two equal parts. So half part will be the semicircle. Segment of a circle is the region between an arc and dash of the circle. So segment. So segment is the region between the arc and the dash. Suppose this is the circle. Okay. Now this part, this inside part. So this inside part is called as the segment. Okay. So it is between arc and the chord. So what is the answer? Answer will be segment of the circle is the region between the arc and the chord. So this part is this, if you see this area, this is called as a segment. So it is between the arc and the chord. So it is chord. A circle divides a plane on which it lies is in three parts. So a circle divides a plane which lies in three parts. So remember, a circle divides the plane into how many parts? Into three parts. Next question is question number 2, true or false. Write true or false. Give reasons for your answers. So you have to state why it is true or why it is false with the reasons. So first one, line segment joining the center to any point of the circle is the radius. So line segment joining the center to any point. So from the center, if you draw a line, if you join the center to any point on the circle, so that line is always called as the radius. So answer is true because all the points on the circle are equidistant from the center. So the line segment joining the center to any point on the circle means it is the radius. Okay, from the center to any point on the circle, that will be the radius. So radius So it is the radius. So answer is true. A circle has only Question number 2. A circle has only finite numbers of equal chords. So how many chords a circle can have? Finite means countable. So we can have uncountable chords in a circle. So the answer will be false, because a circle can have infinite number of equal chords. If a circle is divided into 3 equal arcs, each is a major arc. So if I divide a circle into 3 equal arcs, suppose this is a circle, if I suppose this is one arc, this is second one, this is third one. So if all the arcs are equal, then each one is called as the major arc. So that is false, okay? Because each part will be less than the semicircle, because semicircle means it will be less than this semicircle. A chord of a circle which is twice as long as the radius is a diameter. So I told you a chord which is twice of the radius. So any chord which is 2 times the radius, that chord is called as the diameter. So answer is true, because diameter is 2 into radius. Sector is the region between the chord and its corresponding arc. So sector is the region between chord and the arc. That is false, because I told you sector means it is the area between the radius and the arc, not the chord, okay? Radius and the arc. So it is false. A circle is a plane figure. Plane figure means which you can draw in a plain paper. So it is true, because we can draw a circle on a plain paper. So these are the solutions of question number 1 and question number 2. So all of you go through it nicely. So these all points are covered in the first video, where I have given you the description of the important key terms in circle. Thank you.